What's up, everybody? Welcome to part 2 of my 40 short box collection purchase. As you see, I have so many boxes of books here. I do have them all organized and labeled, and I did start selling them, so I'll give you a quick little update about that as well. But as you see, there's still about 30-something short boxes left. It's been about a week and a half since I bought the collection, and I actually moved about 6 short boxes worth of books already. So that was really great. I got a little bit of my money back from this collection. This was an expensive one. It was a big one. And, there was a lot of books, and but the quality of the books were great, mostly high grade, and the quantity, of course, was outstanding. And the collection was full of keys and cool books, stuff that I want for my PC, stuff that is easy to sell. Also, some graded books, which we're going to go through today. We didn't show these in the last video, so let's take a look at all these CGC and CBCS books. So as you see, we have a short box full of CGC books, and then we also have this little bin here with some graded books, as well as a couple like graphic novels and trade paperbacks. We got Rick and Morty Volume 1, that's kind of cool. And then some like indie stuff, Arsenic Lullaby, Sue and Chan, Too Much Adventure. Some stuff that I'm not real familiar with, but they look kind of cool. My monkey's name is Jennifer, that's kind of fun. We have We Can Never Go Home. That looks kind of interesting. Also, one of these. Let's see, what is this? Superior Spider-Man 3. Volume 3 from 2024. 50th Anniversary variant with Wolverine. It's kind of cool. It's in one of those little plastic holders. Kind of interesting. They're kind of fun. That's something different. All right, let's look at all the graded books here. First off, we have an old CGC label here, really old slab. It's a Robin #1, a near mint 9.4 white pages with a Neil Adams poster insert from 1991. Not sure why anybody would grade that, but maybe it's a cool book. I don't really know. Here's a 9.8 of Iceman 6 from 2017. Looks like it's a lenticular cover. It's kind of interesting. 9.8. That's always fun. We have a 9.6 of Ultimate Spider-Man #1 from 2002. I'm not real familiar with that book. I don't know if that's like a key or anything. Michael Golden cover. Electra art by Frank Cho. Doctor Strange art. I don't know. Just another random book there, I guess. Here's an 8.5 with another lenticular Spider-Man cover. Sensational Spider-Man 0 from 96. Ben Reilly Becomes the New Spider-Man. Purple webbing cover, lenticular cover. All right, that's kind of cool. I'll have to look that one up. Not real familiar with it. It's an 8.5 though, so not the best grade. We have a House of Slaughter #1. Variant cover. Yeah, just a House of Slaughter 1 in a 9.8 white pages. Nothing too crazy there. We have The Web. Looks like we have a CGC JSA authentic autograph here. Len Strazewski autograph on The Web #1. It's a 9.4. And how come I can't find the signature? Huh. Oh, it's hiding right there in silver ink. Very small signature. Kind of weird. All right, nothing crazy there. These are really cool. Here's some like Bronze Age sci-fi stuff in pretty high grade. 7.5. Dr. Solar from 1965. That's a gorgeous cover in a 7.5. These CBCS slabs are actually pretty nice. These are the new ones, I think, right? Here's a 5.5 of Dr. Solar. Painted cover, issue number 10, 1965. It's kind of cool. It's just a mid-grade copy. So I saw these when I was flipping through this collection the first time, right when I was buying it. And I was kind of excited to find this. This is like brand new stuff. and high grade. Near mint of Absolute Batman Noir Edition #1 from 2025. So this guy literally just had these books graded and then sold them to me. But that is a cool book right there. 9.8 white pages. That's the Noir Edition. And then we also have the regular cover here, 9.8. That's awesome. That one's, that's got some good value. Probably like $100. We have a 9.6 of Absolute Batman Noir foil. It's kind of cool. It's a 9.6 on that one. We have a Secret Wars foil. Secret Wars 8, 9.8. It's a foil facsimile. But that's kind of cool. That's like something you could definitely hang up on the wall. Here's another one. Another foil facsimile of Hulk 181 in a 9.8. Definitely would look good up on a wall. We have a Scotty Young signature here. This is the goddamned #4 in a 9.6 white pages, but that's got a Scotty Young signature. Authenticated, graded. That's cool. This is cool. Too bad it's an 8.5. But that's Hulk #1. First appearance of General Thunderbolt Ross as Red Hulk. Death of Abomination. She-Hulk, Iron Man, and Doc Samson appearance. That's pretty awesome. 8.5 white pages. Oh, and it's got the COA as well. Huh, so that's a Dynamic Forces variant. Oh, I didn't even see that. Yep. Kind of interesting. That's cool. I just wish it was a 9.0 or higher for a modern book, you know. Here's an 8.6 or a 9.6 of a really cool Spider-Man variant with like the cool homage cover. That's awesome, from 2024. ASM 252 homage in a 9.6. Here's a 9.2. This is an Esquivo variant, signature signed by Esquivo. It's cool. It's a 9.2 Godzilla. That's kind of cool. Godzilla Power Rangers. A little COA on the back. This one's awesome too. What is this here? Oh, that's awesome. This is a Mike Mayhew signature. 9.8. That's a cool book right there with the little remark of the web and Mayhew signature. That is awesome. Little COA, Mike Mayhew Studios. That's a nice book right there. That's really cool. All right, so those are those slabs. Now let's take a look at this box down below. So in this next box, I think there's some pretty good stuff in here. First off, there we go. A Star Wars first printing, issue #1, 7.0 off-white pages, newsstand edition. That's a nice book. That's got some good value. That's probably about $200, $250 right there. I'm pretty sure that's what I saw on eBay. Next up, we have another Star Wars in an 8.0 white pages. This is a Mark Jewelers. That's kind of cool. So issue 32, Mark Jewelers in an 8.0 white pages. That's pretty awesome. Next up, we have a signed book. Oh, here we go. Classic X-Men 30 wedding cover. Signature by Andy Kubert and Matthew Ryan. That is pretty awesome. Double signature. Well, it looks like, oh yeah, double signature. I thought there was two. Looks like they numbered it. Looks like there's a COA as well from Dynamic Forces. That is awesome. I mean, not like super high grade. Would have been cool if it was like a 9.0 or higher, but still cool. Love to get signature books. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know this was in there. A Thor 337 first Beta Ray Bill. It's an 8.0 off-white to white pages. Newsstand edition. I mean, that's still pretty cool. Great looking book. Next up, we have, oh, that's awesome. There we go. A Spawn 1 in a 9.8. Very cool. I always wanted this book in a 9.8, and I just never bought one or graded one. So happy to, I think I'm going to keep this one. That's really cool. I enjoy, I always loved Spawn #1. Oh, this is cool. How about a 9.9, guys? That is cool. 9.9 of a Godzilla #1 facsimile. I mean, I guess, somebody might like that. I mean, I've never owned a 9.9 graded book. That's kind of cool. So, and it's a cool cover. I mean, it's a classic book, facsimile, foil, whatever. Still cool. All right, next up we have, okay, a Secret Wars #1, a Blue Galactus variant. So that's cool, in a 7.5 off-white to white. Blue Galactus variant on Secret Wars 1. That's awesome. Next up, oh, there we go. That's not a bad book right there. Secret Wars 8. 9.2 white pages, newsstand. That's awesome. That's, you know, it's got some value, definitely. We have a restored book here. What's up with this one? Restored grade. Restoration includes cover cleaned. They gave it a 4.0 off-white to white restored for having the cover cleaned. That's unfortunate. I mean, it's tan. It doesn't look cleaned. It doesn't look like it's bleached or anything. Or, you know, like blue lighted. I don't know. That's kind of interesting. This might be a something I need to crack out, because I don't know. That's silly. They got the restored grade for cleaning the cover. I wonder what kind of cleaning it was to make it restored. And I mean, and they calling it a 4.0. I mean, you see some tide lines there and stuff, but I don't know. I'll have to research that one. Do a little look over on that one. Next up, oh, here we go. These, I knew there was some high grade Silver Age. 6.0 on an Iron Man 8. That is killer. I mean, I think anything like a 6.0 and higher on a Silver Age book is absolutely awesome. So that is really cool. I don't know if I'll keep that or not, but that's pretty cool. There we go. Avengers 55 in a 6.0. Very cool. 1968. Crimson Cowl revealed as Ultron. So basically we call this the first appearance of Ultron. 6.0, that is solid. Very cool. Another Avengers book here. We have a 7.0 of Avengers 33. That's sharp. 7.0 Silver Age book. Oh, look. Somebody crossed out the issue number. That's kind of sad. That is a really sharp looking book. That's probably why I got the 7.0. It's probably a higher grade than that. Oh, I love Nick Fury books. These are great. It's a 5.0 white pages. That's cool. Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. #8. It's a 5.0, but I love these books. Honestly, I'm not sure if I have this one. If not, I might even just crack it out. All right, let's see. What else? We have Marvel Presents #1 in a 9.0 white pages. First appearance of Bloodstone. That's actually pretty cool. In a 9.0. We also have another one in a 7.0. That's funny. There's two of those. We have, a Marvel Chillers #1 in an 8.0 off-white to white. First appearance of Modred the Mystic. Pretty cool. We have, I love this cover. Marvel Team Up issue 15 in a 7.0 off-white to white. Just a classic Ghost Rider team up with Spidey. Really great cover. I mean, a 7.0, that's not too bad. We have a 7.0 of some Charlton. That's actually pretty cool. Fighting Navy 131 from it's from 1984. Thought it was earlier than that. Not too bad. Kind of cool, though. 7.0. Next up, we have a Hulk book here. Hulk 130 in a 5.5 off, cream to off-white. Not the highest grade, but a cool book. Can't go wrong with some cool early bronze stuff. We have here a Hulk 127 in a 7.0 off-white to white. Mole Man, Moggle, and Tyrannus appearance. Kind of cool. We have another restored book here. Or qualified. Marvel value stamp missing. But it's a Mark Jewelers. So it's a 4.5 off-white. This is like a minor key. Death of Devastator. It's a Mark Jewelers, but it's missing the Marvel value stamp. That's a shame. And 2 more books left. We have a Hulk 129 and a 7.5 off-white to white. Leader and Glob appearance. Great cover. Not a bad grade there, 7.5. And last book here, what is this? This is 4-color 982 from 1959. Tinkerbell painted cover in a 6.0 white pages. That's actually a really beautiful cover. Can't go wrong with some Golden Age Dell. That's pretty cool and pretty nice condition. 6.0 white pages. All right, so those are all the slabs. There were 41 slabs in this collection. That's pretty awesome. I don't personally grade books or collect graded books, but I know a lot of people do. And having them graded, honestly, as a seller of comics, I mean, it makes things much easier to sell because, you know, it tells you the grade. It tells you everything you need to know right there on the slab. You know, no questions needed. I mean, it's, you know, everything you need to know is right there. So, you know, having graded books is good. And I just personally collect raw books. That's just a personal preference. But, you know, some of my keys at some point as I get older, I might grade them just so they are graded for when I pass them along. But either way, cool little part of the collection. Whole bunch of CGC and CBCS graded books. 41 of them. I'm happy to get them in this collection. Now let's go through this miscellaneous bin here with some random stuff. Some pretty cool stuff here. Virgin auction in Old Colorado. This is pretty old, I believe. Probably from the 40s? Sir, for a 35-cent price on there. Really, really interesting stuff there. Great looking cover. So that's pretty cool. I wonder, I'll have to see what year that's from. Here's like an old book. An old Pinocchio book. That's kind of interesting. Huh. I don't know anything about that, but that's something different. This is kind of cool. What is this? I didn't even look at this stuff yet. Marvel in the 70s, a sketchbook by Paul Harding. Wow. That'll be fun to flip through. That's really cool. Very interesting. Here is like a bunch of like, I actually looked through this one already. There's like a bunch of like posters that came in comics. Also like these little cardboard things from like Marvel Direct Marketing, you know, where they send you the books. I mean, that's kind of something different, kind of cool. And then there was some cool magazines as well. So let's see here. Oh, there's a top loader. And this is interesting. This is Deadly Hands of Kung Fu Super Annual Issue number 15. And it's signed. Wonder who it's signed by. Does anybody recognize that signature? Let me know down in the comments. Doesn't say. Huh. I'll have to look into that. Could be the artist, could be the writer. I mean, it could be Shang-Chi himself. I don't know. That's pretty cool. We have some Mad magazines with Star Trek. We got a Starlog magazine. Some more Star Trek. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom magazine. We got some Eerie. That's always fun. Eerie 53. Great cover. Ooh, Eerie number 6. That's awesome. Wow, that is a cool cover. Nice early issue. It's in great condition. Walt Disney Comics. Just a reprint thing there. This is cool. Dell Giant Walt Disney Christmas Parade. That's different, and that's like a really thick book. It's almost like a paperback book, but that's really cool. Mad Superheroes. That's pretty interesting. We got some pulps here. We got a Texas Rangers. These are from probably the late 30s, maybe mid 30s, late 30s, early 40s. I don't even know, but I absolutely love Western stuff, and that is cool. Here's some Detective Comics 27. There's a blank cover, you know, some facsimiles. Here's a foil. That is pretty awesome. Very cool. Star Wars pull-out poster book. Another Star Wars storybook. Star Wars magazine. Lulu presents Storytime. Little trade paperback. We got a Famous Monsters 86. Famous Monsters, a Filmman 59. And Return of the Jedi, Fantastic Films magazine. And a Flash Gordon Silver Age book in very low grade, but great cover. That's awesome. So some random miscellaneous stuff here in this bin. All right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. I just wanted to go through some of the miscellaneous and the slabbed books. But of course, we still have all of these boxes of books here. If there's any boxes that you want me to flip through, let me know down in the comments. I am currently selling all of these books, so check out my Whatnot channel and follow me and bookmark the shows over there because all this stuff is for sale. There's keys in there. There's Silver Age. There's Golden Age. There's Modern. There's everything in between. And this was really a fun collection. 40 short boxes, 2 boxes of slabs, bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Just a really, really fun collection. And I had a blast going through all of it. And I am actually keeping quite a bit for myself as well. You know, I had to keep a few things, but I'm probably going to keep about 4 short boxes worth of stuff for myself. But the rest of the stuff is going up for sale, guys. So let me know down in the comments if you're interested in any of the stuff we've shown in the last couple videos. But that'll do it for today. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell. And as always, I will see you on the next one.